So part of the way that I close out the year is, and I've done this for so many years now, is I look back, right? I look back at calendars, I look back at listings, I look back at buyers, I look back at failures, successes. So part of my 2025 review, I spent time analyzing missed opportunities, right? Where did we go wrong? What could we have done better? And I do it across the entire company. And one number that stood out more than anything else, I will tell you, and I sent you guys an email about this on Saturday, was buyers, right? In 2025, we wrote offers for 884 buyers, and I'm gonna here actually I'll prove it to you. Let me just share my screen here, and I'll show you this entire list. And it was crazy how difficult it was for me to see this. But now that I see it, I can't unsee it, right? It's 885 total opportunities. And these are buyers that we didn't get into escrow. We wrote offers on, but never opened escrow, never closed escrow, which is obviously something that we have to look into, right? So we never opened escrow with them. These were real buyers who once said yes to the specific homes, to the specific address, then paused. They said no to the journey, right? So before you go hunting for new buyers, new listings, new opportunities, pause. Pause and think about this list that I just showed you. Those buyers, have you said yes? They raised their hand. They already trusted you enough to write that offer. Most of them didn't say no to buying. They just said, you know what, let's pause right now, and they didn't feel like having that uncomfortable conversation with you. So what they did was they just ignored you, right? We call those ghosted buyers. And I think this group represents one of our biggest opportunities in Q1. So this is what I would do to kind of reconnect effectively. I would say I would definitely reference the home you wrote on and acknowledge what changed, right? Always lead with value. Don't pressure them into doing anything. Always lead with value. So has there been any market shifts, right? Obviously there has been pricing changes. Obviously there has been one of the biggest factors right now, and there's a lot of talk about this is interest rates and how they've dipped and what's going on in the next few months and the Federal Reserve in February uh, changing, right? New inventory. Obviously, there's a lot more inventory, different inventory right now. The next thing I would do is revisit timing. Life, finances, I'm sure have changed. They change faster than people might think. Offer options, right? Different price points, different neighborhoods, maybe different structures, different programs that we have right now at our fingertips. Stay consistent, right? With everything, you have to stay consistent. I don't think one message will ever do it. I don't think one message will ever bring them back. I think cadence, however, will, right? Every couple few days, send them that short text, maybe a voice note. One of the most effective ways to communicate with people is through video texts, right? This is why I kind of changed the way I approach talking to you each and every single day. So instead of sending you an email, I'll send you a video message like this. Understand the resources around you, right? I think one of the things that we've proven to you over and over again is that the loan officers at Golden Coast Finance have a proven buyer incubation system, right? They're built specifically for buyers who are on the fence. We put them in incubation. So these buyers are buyers that not only didn't qualify today and might qualify tomorrow, but buyers that change their mind. So we'll help you kind of connect with them. So whether or not you plan to use them on the deal, I don't care about that, right? I want them to help you follow up, be the different voice, give them payment options, payment modeling, and then re-engage with them. Okay, so they've actually know how to do this, so they can definitely help you. And again, don't need to use them on the deal, but if you can use them as a second voice, or you have another lender that is willing to do that for you, by all means, please connect with them. I don't think Q1 is starting from scratch. That's the last thing I want you guys to do. I think it's about finishing conversations you earned, right? I think these last few months or last year, these 884 buyers, are from this past year. I think if you play your cards right, you've got a bunch of opportunities right now that you can definitely double down on. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully you guys will uh, take my guidance here and do something about it. Cheers.